Welcome to round 3, let's hope we get there this time. And yes, let's go ahead and play first. Nah, this really shouldn't be a keepable hand. I mean, if I draw into one planes, I have this. Otherwise, I only have this. But I'm on the plane. Yeah, I have a bunch of expensive stuff. I guess we're gonna go ahead and mulligan, but it's close, I guess. Alright, this is much worse. It means we'll go down to 5. We are experiencing a little bit of lag right now, but alright, this is better. I mean, it's still a bad hand, but for a 5 carder, it's actually decent since you only need to draw into 2 lands here to start getting big with Inspiration and then Jace and then Runewing. So he isn't really aggressive here. Alright, well, I cannot play that. Let's hope for a land here in the next few turns, because otherwise I think it would be safe to say that we are really not in this game anymore. That's interesting. Forests. There isn't Simic or Gruul in this format, so that strikes me as a bit odd, but oh well. At least we did draw into an island, so let's go ahead and play our defensive guy. Say go. Ooh, he's gonna counter it. Alright. I bet if I draw into a land next turn, he'll be wishing he hadn't countered my 1/4. But yeah, if he did counter that, it's because he has something to play here that is better. So, alright, Fair Impostor doesn't do much for me right now. He's gonna play an Inspiration here probably. Yeah. So if he plays like a wall of some sort here, then we draw and play Jace. Yeah, that is definitely a wall. Maybe he has another cancel. Man, that would be... Alright, 2 walls then. Man, we have to draw into a land right now. Alright, we did. Let's go ahead and play a Jace. Shall we? And of course, promptly Fact or Fiction it. If he has a burn spell next turn, then so be it. But now I need to draw into cards here. I see where this is going. I really do. Oh. That alright. He didn't want me to stop him from milling me there. Luckily, I don't think he had the 6th land. Let's hope he doesn't. This way, his milling winning condition gets way less scary. Let's put it that way. Alright, he does. But he is playing something. Lobber Crew. And a great Gate Creeper Vine, too. Ooh, those are all defender guys. Jesus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one. I really think I am. So next turn, what we want to do here is play a Sunspire Griffin. You know what? Let's kill this Jace off. Oh, we didn't? I mean, do we? We could try to get something out of his deck for us, but I don't know. I think I would rather Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna kill this Jace anyway. Since... Ooh, alright. That's actually gonna be excellent. The Cyclonic Rift, that is. Yes, I'm definitely taking that. So we can play, what, a Sunspire Griffin. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play a Rune Wing here. I mean, I'm not sure that if Cyclonic Rift is actually what's gonna make me win this game here. It probably isn't, because you know his win condition right now is just so massive that I won't have enough time to do it. One, two, three, four, five, six. But either way, I'm damn well gonna try. Let's bash with this guy. Then you play a... Sure. Oh, he's gonna play a spell here? Alright, apparently he's not. So let's go ahead and play a Sunspire Griffin. Into a Fair Impostor, I guess. And then we're gonna return the Rune Wing. I mean, the reason that I actually wanted to do this is because 1 point of toughness will not really matter here right now. Let's think for a while here. If we take here, we are taking like 16 cards off our deck. Yeah, I guess we can work with that. Alright, all of my lands are gone now. Sure. Man, mashallah, I really wanted that. I mean, it kinda didn't. Ooh, he has a Steam event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. What does he have? Maybe he has an easy static caster to kill my Fair Impostor. That would be annoying. Void Wielder. Alright. Kidoke. So right now I cannot afford to. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm probably just dead here. If I bounce one of these guys, I'm gonna go down to... Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Really tough. But let's just go ahead and, just in case, play a Griffin, and then we can play a Doorkeeper, I guess. Let's see. He 1, 2, 3, 4. He mills 4 card plus 8. Yeah, I think I kind of want to play a Doorkeeper. Why not? And then attack with my Impostor. Still don't think this is gonna be enough for me to win here, but we shall see, I guess. He's milling for 4. I mean, the right play for him here is actually to mill me during his turn. Because during my turn, if I end up playing a land, I can just respond to his activation. Alright, seems like you actually play something else here. That's interesting. Let's see what that's going to be. Alright, apparently not. Alright, he took his time. Let's draw into a land. Alas, we did not. So yeah, I think what we should do here is actually play this guy first and foremost, I would say. Targeting his doorkeeper. Alright, when he goes to do that, I can just Cyclonic Rift his other doorkeeper. So he will mill me for 3 right now. 4 plus 3 for 7. Yeah. I mean, that is my only hope. Just gonna do that in response. Sure. Gonna mill me for 3. That's gonna be pretty tough to win this one. Let's bash with those two. Still, you know, gonna make him work for it. He's at 10. He's gonna do something here. Is it charm? Sure. Yeah, I'm just dead here, ain't I? Right, so he just... Alright, if he wants to keep doing that, he can. I mean, it really makes no sense for him to just play stuff here, because this way I'm gonna see what he has. And he has me on the upkeep anyway. Let's see, if I attack with 2 guys... Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna ever see another attack step anyway, so let's go ahead and concede here. No need to show him the extra card. Okay. So I'm gonna have to be super aggro against him. This spell is gonna be a good card. So is Judge's Familiar, maybe. Downsize doesn't do anything. Knightly Valor doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's see. I could take out the defensive cards like Doorkeeper. He's much more aggressive than that. And Hover Barrier. And then bring in the spell and Judge's Familiar. I think that would be better overall. Yeah, I think I don't really like Concordia Pegasus that much after this game. Avenging Arrow, huh? I mean, I guess I could destroy one of his walls, his red walls that deal damage to my face. Is there anything I could bring in here to just... Could I splash something? I'm not sure. Nah. Now let's go ahead and try this. Definitely playing first. Alright, I'm keeping this even though I'm not a big fan of it. But you know, it's not like my deck is capable of starts that are way more aggro than this here. So hope I draw into some Pegasus here so that I can play it, attack, and then play a Fire Imposter and get things going. Alright, he did not mulligan. Which is bad news as always. Hope he doesn't have a turn 2 wall here. Since we really don't have anything. Ooh, alright, now we do. Hope to draw into more lands here so that we can actually play our guys. If we draw land next turn, it's gonna be pretty awesome because we can go. Ooh, Skymark Rock. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to play a fair imposter here because if he has an Izzet Charm, that can end up being a 2-for-1 for him. I think he wants to actually cancel anything I do here, but I won't do anything. So he's just gonna Izzet Charm my guy at the end of his turn? Or not, maybe not. Alright. Again, I don't have play, but he probably doesn't know that, so he just gonna hold on to that cancel there. Alright. Hopefully he didn't draw into a land, but he did. Come on, land. Alright, that is not a land. So, let's attack with this guy. I think I'm going to actually discard the Crowvold here. Since against his wall deck is not gonna be able to do much. Oh, he has a forest, which means that he probably has a Gate Creeper Vine to get things going. Is there even some other green wall in this format? I'm not sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this and then try to play Rune Wing because he's gonna cancel it. No way he would have kept this hand if he didn't have stuff like cancel. So I'm gonna play my Rune Wing before I play my Skymark Rock. Yeah, and he pretty much has to cancel it. Since... Alright, he chose not to. That's pretty interesting. Ooh. Alright, Skyline Predator. That is kinda annoying, but oh well. Lobber Crew. Sure. So what do we do here? I think we play a Fair Imposter to see what he does about that. And then a Vessel Soul. Sadly we cannot do anything about that guy, but it's not like we're in a rush right now. Let's go ahead and try to play a Fair Imposter. Yes, I would like to return my Vessel Soul. Play like this. Now he's gonna cancel, I think. Alright. I actually do like that, because this way we'll be able to try to remove his guys there. What is that? He has 6 cards in hand, never good news. Alright. Returning my Fairy and attacking with his Predator, I would assume. No? Alright. So it seems he's not. Let's go ahead and play a Void Wielder here so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we bounce his guy and keep beating him down. Good news here is now we're gonna be able to next turn, especially if we draw an island. If we drew an island, that would be awesome, because we'll be able to. Alright, to play a Fair Imposter, return the Void Wielder. I do realize that his guy is not gonna be on the battlefield until the end of turn, but you know. It's good nonetheless. think I may even attack with my Rune Wing. Alright, he has that guy. Alright, there's the island. So what should I do? There's options. I think we could play an Esperius Sky Guard, right? Sky Watch. Targeting his own Sky Watch. Then start bashing his face next turn. He will probably leave mana open for his big guy there. And we will get to Cyclonic Rift if we draw into a land. Alright, Sphinx of the Chimes. Land. Alright, that is not a land, but but that's good nonetheless. I think I'm going to go ahead and play a Jace into nothing. Yeah, I don't have anything to play here. So I guess what I want to do is actually play Fair Imposter, returning this guy. Then I can go ahead and yeah, he may be saving his Izzet Charms for my Cyclonic Rift. That's something to keep in mind. Let's bounce this thing. And do we attack? I don't think we do. I mean, we may attack with Skywatch. If he wants to block here my Rune Wing, that's not necessarily a bad thing, I don't think. Since I get to draw a card and deal 3 damage, he goes down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes down to 7. You know what? I think I'm not gonna win this game unless I do stuff like this here. He's thinking. Alright, so he's gonna just kill my thing there with his Izzet Charm, which is good news for us. So he kills it, we draw a card, and I mean, it's good news for us because he will no longer have the Izzet Charm anymore. Except that, you know, he will. Since he has more of those in his deck. Alright, Lobber Crew. And nothing. He has the Flash guy. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think what we want to do here is start committing guys to the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he has Cancel, he can play it, and then we will get to bash. Oh man, I'm stupid, ain't I? That may just cost me the game, as a matter of fact. Man, why did I do that? I should have left Plains open. Alright. He can play his Sphinx now. Alright. No problem. And then I'll play this guy and attack anyways, so if he blocks, I'll just go ahead and play an Avenging Arrow. Sure, so play this guy. I guess I could just target this thing here, but this way I'll just, you know, tell him I have the card. Go ahead and attack with both. Sure, he has an easy charm, it seems. To get rid of my fairy. Sure. Maybe he doesn't. So he's at 8. Yeah, you know what? If he has the easy charm, he can use it. I don't really care too much. Guess he would choose to use it actually on my Soul Sworn Spirit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I draw into one extra land here, he'll be unable to counter my stuff. It's good to know. Alright. So I'm gonna attack with this thing here, right? And then play a Jace and a Sunspire Griffin. Oh, he is gonna use the is it thingy there. Sure. No, he's not. Sure. Jace. I'm gonna draw here, make no mistake. I do know that he can kill it with his Lobber Crew. What is that? Syncopate at 6. Sure. I sadly cannot pay 6. And he shouldn't even have done that either way, I don't think. Because now I get to play this thing. Then pass. In the next turn, I'll get to Cyclonic Rift him. Unless he has some Uber Bomb here, he may have the Museum Mortars and stuff. That would be that'd be pretty nasty. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I want to cast it with Overload anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I think I'm gonna try and trick him here. I'm gonna add this much mana. I'm gonna only have 1 mana up here and play the Cyclonic Rift with Overload. This way he may think I have no mana on my mana pool and try to counter it. So I will gladly pay up. Sure. Yeah, that's what he's gonna try to do here, isn't it? Alright, no. Maybe not. Maybe he's just returning. I mean, pinging me before his guys get returns. Ooh, cancel? Sure. Yeah, that's... You know, maybe he has something. I'm not sure. He has one extra card that I haven't seen in his hand yet. Let's see what he does here. Alright, so he's just trying to pull my leg. Ooh, that was tough. see. Still don't think there's anything else here that I want to take out. Knightly Valor. Ethereal Armor. I think he actually misplayed last game. He should just have started attacking me with his Sphinx. This way he will be able to deal 5 to my face and stuff with his instant spell there. But yeah, like Electrickery doesn't do much, Vandal Blast doesn't do much. This thing doesn't do much. I mean it does, but I'm not gonna splash for it. Right. Let's keep things as is. I think he may choose to play last here. Alright, I'm not mulling this. This guy's pretty resilient to... Choose play first, alright. This guy's pretty resilient to his removal spells. I mean, not against his counter spells. But against his removal spells, this guy is resilient, and I may just start bashing him with it. Ooh, he has a Doorkeeper turn 2. That cannot be good, can it? So he obviously is gonna leave 3 mana open here for his cancel or his cancel bluff, and you know, his Doorkeeper. Let's go ahead and play a Griffin, see what he has to say about that. So hope he doesn't have cancel, but he does. Sure. He's got a pretty good control deck here, I must admit. Let's go ahead and play this. If he has Syncopate, he can use it. Sure. It's gonna mill 1 of my cards. That's an Azorius Zoroaster. Wouldn't be very good anyway, since it wouldn't make his guy skip an activation. Void Wielder, sure. Man, his deck is annoying as hell. I must admit, I thought my deck was annoying with all the defensive cards, but his deck manages to be way more. Alright, so he's gonna start getting me with this guy here for 2 cards every turn. I'm gonna go ahead and bash him. He doesn't have a target, but you know, this card is good enough as a 3/3 flyer. Let's gonna go ahead and play a Rune Wing here. He's milling lands. Alright, 1 land and 1 Jace. It's not like Jace is at his best in this matchup anyway, so not extremely worried. He has 2 cards in hand, which are not many. Let's hope none of those are walls, because the more walls he plays, the more threatening his Doorkeeper becomes. Sure. Ooh. Alright, that thing is kinda nice. Well, that's... Ooh, he may have the... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he has the flyer, I can Cyclonic Rift his team after he plays it. I'm thinking he has it. Oh, is it Charm? Sure, why not? Let's draw. Judge's Familiar. Sure. He shouldn't do that right now, by the way, since he may represent a counterspell. So what I'm gonna do is play this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that this guy cannot do anything, and I'm gonna play a Judge's Familiar. The fact that he has 2 cards in hand makes me actually optimistic here, even though he still has a pretty big life total overall. Another good thing here is that I can Cyclonic Rift in response to his Doorkeeper, since so that this way he will mill me for 0. Let's bash with everyone here. So yeah, I don't think I need to do anything here in response. I'm bashing for a bunch, down 8, and I play a buzzer thing. Bazaar Crovod. That doesn't do much, to be perfectly honest. I could have Cyclonic Rifted in response, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and play this guy. Because why not? So he's at 8 right now. This means that I get to, when I attack with my Bazaar Crovod, I can give a toughness boost to this guy, maybe to this guy, so that if he has the 3-4, I'm not entirely screwed. Alright, Palisade Giant, another pretty bad card against him, but oh well. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I'm trying. Definitely. Because if it resolves, not only does it counter his thing here, but I just kill him. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll just do this here. If he has an Is It Charm, I mean, if he had, he would have just countered my spell. Alright, so I got there. 2 packs to show for it and a Jace. Alright. Thanks for watching and see you next time.